Hello there! Today we are going to do an interesting activity with a lot of different kind of material. So why don't we see this? Yes, we are going to make a vase today, for which we are going to use a tracing paper. Make sure you have a tracing paper with you and a long scale. Let's see the steps and start making this. At first, measure the top part and take the center. After that, let's make a straight line here. Make sure that you make a very light drawing. If you notice, the left side and the right side are equal, and hence this is called a symmetrical drawing. All we have to do is start by drawing only one side and then use a tracing paper to draw the other side. Let's try and make a drawing which is as similar to the one given in our book. Go very slow while drawing this. And make sure that you make a light drawing, so that it is going to be easier for us to erase it if we make a mistake. Let's complete making the entire drawing properly. That's great. Now it's time for us to use our tracing paper. We have to keep our tracing paper on top of the drawing and then start tracing right on top of the pencil marks we see. Let's draw it nicely. If you make a mistake, please feel free to erase it and redraw it. Now that we have our drawing, let's flip the paper and place it correctly on the other side. Make sure that your center line is properly placed on the line. And now it's time for us to trace the entire drawing. Can you draw this with me? That's amazing. Now we see the traced part on the left side as well. All we have to do is take our pencil and start drawing right on top of this. This is a very interesting way to draw, isn't it? That's amazing. Now let's take our black sketch pen and start tracing. Yes, we are going to sketch the entire pot. Do you know why do we use a sketch pen? Well, yes, to give a beautiful definition to our drawing. Make sure you go very slow while sketching. Yes, as you cannot erase it if you make a mistake. Also, remember, you do not have to sketch the center line. That was only for us to take measurements and draw equal designs on both the sides. Can you tell me if this vase looks symmetrical or asymmetrical? Yes, you're absolutely right. It looks symmetrical. Now it's time for us to color this entire drawing. Why don't we select our light color first? It is completely alright if you have a different shade of green or a different shade of blue. Let's select the color which is closest to the one mentioned in the book and start coloring. Let's start by coloring the outline first and then color inside. Yes, we are going to color only in one direction. Once we are done with coloring the lighter yellow, why don't we take the darker yellow? You can take dark yellow or deep yellow for this one. Make sure that you do not keep any white spaces, color in one direction and do the outline properly. This is amazing!